No, I did not quit Kingshot, but there's a reason why a lot of people think that I did, and today I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to go through the game and see exactly what is going on, but the first thing you may notice is my power. 89 million power. What the heck happened to all of my power? That and more inside of this video, but first let's take a listen to the sponsor of this video. Thank you guys. Sit down, boys. It's time to talk, because if you have not already downloaded this game, well, you're already losing, and we don't work with losers here. Raid Shadow Legends is a game that I have committed the last 2 years of my life to playing over on my Echo Raid channel, and right now is an amazing time to download the game because of all the free rewards you're gonna get. And thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video. So first things first, when you download the game with my QR code or my link that I put in the description for you, you're gonna get yourself 4 free champions just from using my specific code. Not his or his, mine. And that's gonna get you a legendary, which is Elenaril, a great one that you'll utilize inside of the game for quite a long time, and 3 epics, some of which I still use 2 years later to this day. And then the Holy Grail Shining Mighty. You unlock Pelops with code RAID7 for brand new players to the game. And Pelops is an absolute monster who I just unlocked inside of the game myself, but I had to put the work in for the fusion. You can get him absolutely for free. And you'll notice he has a magma shield, the only legendary champion in the game as of right now that has a magma shield. Only mythicals have it besides him. Yeah, he's gonna be a monster for you until endgame. Now, yeah, of course, you get free rewards to play the game, which is awesome, but there's so much to do inside of the game that is fun, no matter whether you're a PvPer or a PvEer. I specifically love the PvP arena inside a raid, and every day on my channel, I dive into the arena with you guys, and you should join me by downloading the game and by subscribing to the Echo Raid Shadow Legends channel. Raid does some great collaborations as well, bringing in heroes like He-Man or the Ninja Turtles. They're all always so awesome, and they even have the Predator that popped inside of the game through a collaboration as well. Not only do they have amazing heroes of their own universe, but you get these cool ones that you remember from when you were a kid as well. I know you're already on your way to subscribe to the channel and to download the game. It's for free, it gets you a whole bunch of free stuff, and importantly enough, it supports my channel, so I really appreciate you guys doing that for me. That said, thank you. Thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video. Now back to the main video. Yeah guys, the sponsor's legit. They support me on my 3rd YouTube channel, Echo Raid Shadow Legends. Go check it out if you haven't already, and it does support my channel if you download the game with my link in the description. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. But back to Kingshot talk. We just had our KVK. And as you know, I play multiple games. We play multiple games here on the channel, and sometimes I'm not able to be on certain games, and in this case it was Kingshot, and in that time, oh my god, I was brutally defeated over and over again, and it felt terrible. Now, I don't know if this happened to everyone, if it happened to me because I'm a streamer, but either way, it was the same result. Me feeling pretty deflated and being like, man, this absolutely sucks. It's a feeling that many people feel inside of Kingshot. And I honestly thought, do I want to just stop playing? Like, I literally been smashed down to the ground. Do I want to stop playing, or do I want to keep on diving into Kingshot? In that time, it was the spring break for me and my family. We went away on a vacation. I was playing other games as well. I mean, you guys can see right here, if we go to my videos tab, you'll notice that we've covered a bunch of other games since our last Kingshot video, which was 9 days ago. Of course, I covered Diablo Immortal because I play that game here on the channel now too. That is going to be a constant, but I started covering this Oven Smash Cookie Run game. That's because it was basically a new Brawl Stars game that launched. I tested it while I was away. I'm like, oh, this game is pretty cool. I'm gonna put out a couple of videos on it because this is a mobile gaming channel where I cover multiple mobile games. So I figured, why not mess around with that one a little bit? I had some fun. I did a collab. We gave you guys some tips. I gave it a review, and I realized, you know what? It's not the kind of game I'm going to keep up with. That I need to bring back, and I need to do more of my Kingshot. We got to get back into Kingshot. So here we are today. No, I have not quit the game. No, I do not hate Kingshot. Yeah, I do hate how some of the mechanics work, but it's the same shit as every other kingdom builder. It's literally all the same. And I know when I didn't log on for a few days, people in the community were being like, yo, Echo quit. But no, guys, I did not quit. I'm still even doing some of my enlisting right here, trying to get as much of my power as I can get back. We're up to 90. I think I was at 110 million power. I'm at 90 million, so we're still down 20,000 power. 20 million power, sorry. So we'll get there. It'll be fine. Everything is cool. What we are doing today are engaging in the events like the Golden Glaive, something I always like to do. Actually, in one of my last videos regarding the Golden Glaives, someone mentioned that I shouldn't actually be getting the resources, that I should instead be going for speed ups. So I actually, this time around, I was going for speed ups instead, and we've been doing that. Now, we do have Strongest Governor that's going on right now, and inside of Strongest Governor, we need to do the following. True Gold for upgrading buildings. Well, it sounds like something we should be doing then, doesn't it? True Gold or Dust for tech research. A minute of speed ups for construction, research, or 1 minute of speed ups for training. Also, raise the Governor's Charm max score by 1. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's do our charm upgrade. I literally have no freaking charm upgrades to do. We got literally nothing. So we're not doing any charm upgrades today. That's just not something we can do. But we can go ahead and do some upgrades to some of our buildings. Now, the next building that I want to do, one second here. We'll have some extra patrols. I like my +%. My next upgrade should really be my town center. Or I could go ahead and I can come over here to the War Academy, because if I want to do more research, I essentially need to upgrade my War Academy. I'm tapped out on the building structure level. So what I could do is I could speed up there, and then I could do the upgrade for that. Now, I am waiting on my appointment to happen, which is, unfortunately, it's in like 4.5 hours. I freaking hate waiting for these things. It's cool that it's a mechanic. It sucks that you have to wait so long. So I may just go ahead and do it without that. I'm not sure. We'll use our pet. We'll use our boost. And I think what I may do is I may go with the War Academy first, because let's actually use some speed ups. Let's use our speed ups. Boom. Because that's giving us some of the rewards anyway. Now, if I want to upgrade this, it's going to cost me only 71 true gold. So if I want to do another upgrade now, if I want to do another upgrade or a little bit of research, I need to get to True Gold, War Academy True Gold level 2. So, part of me is like, okay, I should be doing that. Part of me is like, we should be doing the stable and the barracks. And part of me is like, we should just go and try and get our town center up as high as I possibly can as well. Me on a normal day, I'd be saying town center, but me on a day like today, I'm kind of saying, well, maybe we should get our War Academy, because at least we can then continue to upgrade. Now, let's bring it in. We'll take a look at some comments really quickly before we continue on with the video, because yes, I love my community. And Exuvium says, from Call of Dragons to Moko to Kingshot, all games you've had me playing, Kingshot is nothing short of exceptional, and neither is your content. Thank you for the Kingshot videos. Seriously, refresh my YouTube app at work just so I can catch your newest video. Makes my workday that much better. Can't wait for KVK stuff. We'll be getting a War Academy in a week or so from now. Oh, nice, dude. I maxed out Alcar with all my general shards, and he's so good. I have like 1,000 mythic shards saved up. I'm glad that you're loving it. I'm glad that you're loving the content, and I'm glad that you followed me through my content over the years. Now, Moko is not done. I will be covering more of that. And then we have Kamikado saying, you have a lot of experience in your backpack. Use them. No need to worry about which hero. It can be refreshed if you change your mind. Great idea. And yeah, you're totally right. I should be doing that. Yeah, and here we are in the backpack. We do have a lot. Let's use all these. Let's use all these. And I don't know when the last time I used these was, but we can go in and upgrade. He just spoke about Alcar, right? How much can we actually get into Alcar right here? Let's just level this guy up. Just throw all the levels into him. I don't have any shards for him, but I may end up utilizing some of the universal shards on him. Can I get him all the way up to 80? 70. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. And it's also kind of crazy that we've been sitting on Alcar right here. We haven't done much with him. Probably should. I've been investing in Margit as well quite a bit. We got a bunch of her stars, which we could do more ascensions of. More of that to come as well. My blues, I've been keeping them at level 1 because honestly, it doesn't matter that much. And my drill camp, I can throw a few heroes in there. So let's actually at least throw her in there for now. Everyone else, they're deployed somewhere, doing some kind of work somewhere on the map. But I think what we should do is we should go and do some of our upgrade here. I think that we should. So let's go ahead. Let's come over here and get our double time going, because that's going to double or make it quite a bit quicker for our building. And we also want to go right here, gain an extra 12% speed. Let's go. So the question, War Academy. I think this is where we're going to be doing our upgrades. Yeah, we don't need the true gold because we got it. We're going to get for our helps. Uh-oh, we're bugging out right now. We're bugging out. Okay, I got it settled down. We're going to quick use our speed ups here too. We're going to keep on upgrading this bad boy. The next thing that we'll be doing is our town center. So let's go a couple more levels. How many more do we have to go? Not many. Hopefully we have enough true gold to do it. Upgrade. Boom. Big upgrades here for our research today. And I think this is the last one. Upgrade. Help. Yes. Let's go. Maybe I don't use the speed ups here. We'll save the speed ups right here. And we'll come over here. And we'll continue going. We'll upgrade here. We do have some true gold, not a lot. We're going to actually go right there with that, but I'm not going to utilize the speed ups. We're just going to let that run because honestly, I don't have anything that can be upgraded after this is done. The upgrades are basically done here, but we can claim this and we could claim this and we could feel very good about everything, because if I were to go speed up this upgrade, I would not have the true gold to get it going to the next level, and it would essentially waste the speed ups. Although we would be helping out for our strongest governor, it would waste some of the speed ups. Now, let's see what we can get over here. I was redeeming. Let's go redeem more of these, and we could clean up a bunch around there as well. Heal up some of our troops. And what do we have going on here in our deals section? A bunch of stuff that can be claimed because we just did quite a bit. Hall of Heroes. We claimed all these. We are actually bought all of the shards that we could get right there as well. Hero Rally. We're going to claim a bunch of these as well. And that's all we got. Now, for events, we have the strongest governor, Alliance Brawl, Kingdom 876, SCO Scorpions versus Devil Paradise. Good luck. Now, we also have Officer Project going on, and as you know, I do like to try and at least touch on the rewards. Let's see what we have to do right here today. Epic Hero Shards to Ascend, Rare Hero Shards to Ascend, Mythic Hero Shards to Ascend, Forge Hammers, what, really? Raise Governor Gear by... I don't like doing this during just an officer project, though. That's actually quite annoying. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to let that sit. We're not going to focus on it. Golden Glaives is the good one. Let's actually come on over to my island, because in the few days that I was a little bit away, call it AFK if you will, we got some more likes on the island, sitting at 826 likes right now. And that said, let's take a second and just chat. I wanted to take a sip of my coffee here, so I'm going to do that. I need it to be a little warmer. I'm going to put it back on my warming pad. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I had 2 arcade machines over here. I sold one of them. Someone actually hit me up. They're like, I want to buy your machine. And although I never thought of selling it, I was like, okay, I don't play it. And you can barely see 2 of them in the screen anyways, so... Got my Space Invader machine. I want to either get a riser for it because it's a 1-up machine. It's not tall, right? So you got to like play down here. I want to get a riser for it so I could play it standing. Or, even better, I was thinking of going ahead and selling that one and replacing it with more of a, not a full size, because that would be obtrusive inside of the office, but a larger arcade system with like 10,000 games in them. Those things seem kind of cool. So I'm considering doing that, which would be a lot of fun to be able to have something that's more than just one game in here. It would be pretty awesome seeing how that's going to work out. Why did I go off on the tangent? Who knows? But back inside of the game, do we have any upgrades that we can do inside? We actually can probably do some serious upgrades here. Decoration. Do we have enough right here to do an upgrade? We only have 4 of 12, but let's look in our backpack. Let's see what we got over here. What do we got here? Let's use all these. We got 5. Let's use all these. We got 3. That could be enough. Let's actually go back now. We can get our upgrade on. Let's go. 12 of 12. That's what I'm talking. And it didn't use any. Oh, wow. That's cool looking now. This changed. We could keep upgrading. Holy shnikes. What do we have here, too? Good. What do we have here? Free. Yes. We'll take that. I want to see what we can get upgraded next, though. So let's go to decoration. This is a level 4. Can we get it upgraded another level? Where do I get these? Do I have? I guess I still have none of them. That's butt cheeks, man. That's not good. Everything else I think is a level 5 and can't go up anymore. Yeah, that can't go up anymore. Everything. Oh wait, we can go upgrade here. Do I not have? That's from Alliance Brawl. Okay, well, I don't really know what we got that we can bring up next, but I'm sure you guys will tell me. And yeah, the Easter event that was in the game, I completely missed covering that game for you guys, and I do apologize about that. But I did engage in it a little bit myself, not to the fullest as I should have, but hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of it. You know that those silly themed events are always quite good. And I will tell you, I have a pretty easy job staying around 100,000 gems, even though I'm participating in the wheels, and which we do have another wheel coming up, don't we? Hero Roulette. Nope. Oh, wait. 7 hours. We have another Hero Roulette. And we're going to be able to get more Rosa shards, which Rosa is going to be a beast. Tell me, guys, my boy right here, Alcar, should we be subbing him in for a Zoe, or should Zoe still be maintaining that leading spot? But no, we haven't quit Kingshot. I still enjoy it. And I've actually been considering, do I want to? Because I've been getting a lot of offers from people because they want me to cover their stuff going on in the game. Do I go to like one of the strongest alliances in the game? Or do I stay here with my alliance, Devil Paradise, that I've been with since day one? They've been pretty fair to me. But man, they didn't protect me. I got wiped last time.